Folks, welcome back into Thriving with the TSP. Marty, this is my favorite fund of all of them, and it's a vanilla generic fund. It's tied to the S&P 500 basically. It's called the C fund, and I think the younger you are, the more money you should have in the C fund because it does have risk, but over the last 10 years, it's averaged about 13.8% return. That's not bad, is it? Which has outperformed any other fund they have available. It's pretty good.
That's fantastic.
Yep. Now let's talk about this, the S&P 500.
Yeah, I mean the common stock fund, or I mean it's basically going to come very close to mimicking what you would see on a lot of periodicals, TV and stuff, is a quote unquote index fund. You see that quite a bit. Every investment firm has those out there. So in that index fund, it's very, very diversified. The money's invested in those S&P 500 companies, so they're large. Most of those are going to be dividend payers. So those are going to be some very, very high quality stocks. And looking at the performance, it's almost mimicked or done a little bit better than the overall market. So you can't really find a knock there, Coach.
Got low expenses and high potential, and I like that combination right there. Now, keep in mind, in 2008, when we had the crash, it went way down too. So nothing's for nothing here, and you're taking more risk than you are in the F fund and the G fund. All right, so we have to know this, but I really think that you should have at least some of your money in the C fund if you're under 50 years old. Maybe even over 50, as long as you have some other strategies put up to make sure that you have a lifetime income established.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And that common stock fund, that is for typically that younger employee that's putting money in, and because you've got a long time for retirement. Now, if you're getting ready to retire next year, you're not going to want to have 70-80% of your money in the common stock fund, but it's found its place in there is to try to mimic the S&P 500 and the diversification. And you hit it nail on the head as well, Coach. A big advantage to the TSP is the expenses. They are very, very low. We've talked about it many times. We call them the financial termites.
Yeah,
and we don't have any there.
Not many there. I mean, and no UFOs, unidentified financial objects. It's got everything people know about. There's no hidden games or gimmicks here. So, and when we look at the graph comparing the C fund to inflation over the years, it kills inflation. That's good. So it keeps you way ahead of the inflation curve.
That's
Anything
great.
else you want to add to that? I mean, to me, it's a lot of excitement. It gives you a lot of diversification. Maybe too much diversification sometimes. You have 500 stocks, but hey, whatever. It's good. It's good control, and it's a good way for you to at least have some risk without taking way too much risk, and you get a good return that way.
Yeah, and if you have money in that C fund, and you turn on the television on Friday night, and they say where the market had gone up or the S&P 500 had gone up during the course of that week, there's a good chance you made money in the stock fund that week, in the C fund. So that's a good thing.
So that's the one that we like the most as far as the risk options inside the thrift savings plan. But when we come back, we're going to talk about the S option and how that should be a small part of your portfolio as well.